Hi, my name is Maud Swalens and I'm the marketing manager for the Cortec brand of Shaw Industries. I moved to Dalton 6 years ago as an exchange student at Dalton State and then graduated in 2015 and then grew my career in marketing at Shaw. Coming from Brussels, Belgium, a big city, I really appreciated the small classrooms at Dalton State and the intimate professor interaction. So we had small group projects and I felt like the professors really spent some one-on-one time with the students to make sure they got what they needed out of the coursework. Another thing I really appreciated is a professional development seminar where the School of Business preps you for interviews as well as learning how to eat in a fancy setting or learn how to network and all that stuff. So I feel like that really helped me out. I would say the professional development class helped me a lot. They put you in real life situations with professionals from around the area. So you really connect with those people, you learn how to network, and you know what it is to be like in a real life situation or a professional setting. The School of Business also has a really good internship program where they really follow up with you and with the company. So I think that allows the students for great opportunities and to learn how to work in a professional setting while still being in school and then have the follow through with that as well. One of the biggest things I've learned from working that they don't teach you in the classroom is to make split decisions. Often in the classroom, you do a project over the entire semester or a couple of weeks where you have a lot of time to analyze and rethink every little decision you're presenting to your professor. In real life, you have to make 1,000 split decisions a day and you have to learn how to deal with the consequences of your decision. So once you create a path to move forward with, you have to follow through. And I think that is one of the things they can't teach you in a classroom, that you make that decision, you have to make it quickly. Sometimes you don't have time to overanalyze it, and then you have to deal with the decision you made. One of the biggest marketing initiatives that I've been blessed with to work on Cortec with is the consumer push. So initially when I started working for US Floors and Cortec, it was a retailer brand. We only sold B2B. So that means we sell to flooring retailers across the nation. Over the past 2 years, we've made it a consumer brand. So we're trying to become the Kleenex of flooring, which means that we're pushing that brand and we're reaching out directly to consumers. And that is a big initiative of Cortec where I've been involved. So my role at trade shows is I travel to locations where we have trade shows, we meet with our big customers, and I make sure that everything goes well from beginning to end. So that means preparing the trade show, what are we educating on, what are we showing, as well as physically setting up the trade show space, and then talking to the customers, interacting, talking to them about sales and products, but also about marketing, where they need any help, if they need any help in their showrooms, and then we make sure everything gets home safely or to the right customers after that. In the trade press, we have a lot of flooring magazines, so they're very dedicated, focused of those magazines. They're across the nation, and we have some in Chattanooga and Dalton based. So what I do with them, I work with them to get our ads placed as well as editorials and interviews to make sure that our name gets out there, that our brand gets out there, and that whenever they need input from the leader in the industry, that we provide our input coming from the right perspective. Yeah, the training development for a member of our team. I started working at US Floors Cortec as a marketing coordinator, and then within 3 years I was promoted to marketing manager. So I think one of the great things that our team does and where we get trained is how to make leadership decisions, how to network, how to get outside of the brand you work in. Shaw has more than one brand, and so for me, the training has really involved talking to people in manufacturing and talking to people in sales, talking to people in accounting, not only for the Cortec brand, but for other brands. So they really make sure that you branch out, that you get the entire big picture of the enterprise, and that you can move forward from that. My favorite part of mentoring interns is that you get them when they are still in college or out of college and they have all these dreams and aspirations of what they want to do, and I can help them accomplish that. So I try to talk to them about what their goals are beforehand, whether it is a temporary internship, and I can help them build their resume to what is one day to what they want to do, or I can help them learn skills they really need or they want to learn, and then watch them grow from there, from someone who's in college or just out of college to someone who's ready to enter the workforce and is a full-on professional. The advice I would give to graduating seniors entering the workforce is that any opportunity to work, you take it, whether it is an unpaid internship or a temporary internship. If you don't have anything, just do it, and that you're never too good to do any job. The way I got promoted is by working really hard, by doing things that I didn't like or love sometimes, but it made me the person that I am now. I understood a lot of it, but my company also sees me as someone who rolls up their sleeves and just works hard, and I think it's important that you do that and that people see you as such.